Actually, good morning. We are fine. And 10th class children, welcome to the 10th class, ma. But I'm not satisfied regarding your works. Many of you are not pushing the homeworks, ma. See, I don't want to mention your names and hurt your inner feelings. So, I just think you all repent and do the necessary precautions, ma. Because you are no longer 9th class now, you are in 10th class. So I don't want to hurt you all, ma. And I don't want to mention your names. So I hope you'll understand me and do whatever is required. So today we will go to the 10th class social, ma. And the last time we have gone to the lesson, okay, and we almost completed the part also, ma. We have seen about the mango showers, okay, and on what do we get there for those times. So, and okay, and we have seen about the bursting monsoons. We have seen about the we have been explaining about the bursting monsoons, okay, ma. Where it is commonly known in the Deccan Plateau. Whereas in Andhra Pradesh, it is known as the mango showers because this is the time when we have rains. We have rains, and the rains form to what? No, to for the mangoes to be ripened. So today we will see about the advancing monsoon. Advancing monsoon as day 9. Day 9. So today we will continue. So here, my students, this is very important for your page number 50. Page number 50. Take a pencil in hand. Shall we start? Ready with your pencils? Okay, right. So, what is known as advancing monsoon? So, what is known as advancing monsoon? The monsoons which are coming, and the monsoons which we are about to have are known as advancing monsoons. The monsoons which we are about to have are known as advancing monsoons. So, main topic is the climate of India is strongly influenced by monsoon winds. So, here the climate of India is mostly depending on what? Depending and is well known. Why? Because of the monsoon winds. And the climate of India is strongly influenced by the monsoon winds. So this is the climate of India. The sailors who came to India during olden days, the sailors who came on a voyage. How do the sailors travel? The sailors do not travel. They come on a voyage. Okay, the voyage is what na? The journey done by the sailors who came to India in the olden days, not now present. In the olden days, they had a lot of difficulties. Why? Because they depended only on the winds. So we'll see what are the difficulties they face. The sailors who came to India during olden days noticed the regular periodic several of winds. They used these winds to sail. So when the sailors in olden days, when they came to India, they noticed the winds. They noticed the winds blowing periodically on the certain times only. So what do? They use these winds. They use these winds to what? To sail to India. India, when in the olden days, they used these winds to sail towards the Indian coast. So these winds, which winds? The monsoon winds. The monsoon winds were used by the sailors in the olden days to travel where? To travel to the Indian coast. So Arab traders named these seasonal reservoir of winds system monsoon. So the word monsoon was given by whom? Given by the Arab traders. By whom? The Arab traders. So actually, who are traders? People who trade, okay, we can say trade is give and take policy. Whatever goods they bring from there, they will sell it here, and whatever goods they want, they will take and go there. So it's known as trading. So the word monsoon was given by whom? Given by the Arabs. The monsoon forms in the tropical area approximately almost about 20 degrees north and 20 degrees south latitude. So the monsoon, where it starts? It starts from the 20 degrees north and 20 degrees south latitudes. Here, the southeast monsoon winds from the southern hemisphere. So, come again, the southeast monsoon winds. From where? Blowing from the southern hemisphere. They carry moisture. What do they carry? The southeast monsoon winds. They carry moisture. What? No, is it dampness? Moisture means dampness. They carry the dampness as they flow over the Indian Ocean. So how they flow? When they come towards the Indian Ocean, because India is surrounded by water on three sides. On one side land. So can I clear tell India is surrounded by water on three sides and one side land. That I told you clearly. So coming again. So as they pass the Indian Ocean, the moisture is carried, and towards the equatorial low pressure zones. So it's carried over the Indian Ocean and the equatorial low pressure zones. Which one? The moisture is carried. Why? How is the moisture carried? Moisture is carried because of the monsoon winds. After crossing the equator, you know the equator is the 0 degree latitude, ma. Equator is the 0 degree latitude. Inside the north pole, south pole. So 0 degree latitude is very hot, very hot. Why? Because sunrise fall directly. Sunrise fall directly. Coming to the north pole and south pole. North pole is 90 degrees north and 70 degrees south. You can say the northern hemisphere and the southern hemisphere. Whereas the line is divides the earth in two halves. Line is divided the earth in two halves, known as the equator, and it is known as 0 degrees, ma. 0 degrees. So why it is 0 degrees? Because the sunrise fall directly. Sunrise fall directly. So here, when these winds are crossing the equator, which means the monsoon winds. These winds deflect towards the low pressure. These winds they come towards the low pressure formed in the Indian subcontinent. So that's why you say India is a subcontinent. Yes, India is a subcontinent. The heating of land creates low pressure. When the land is heated, due to this heat, so what happens? It creates low pressure on the land mass of Indian subcontinent. So the low pressure is created where the low pressure is created where on the land mass of the Indian subcontinent, especially importantly over central India and the Gangetic plain. So especially importantly is where it's created? It is created above the Gangetic plain. So together with this, not only this one, together with this, the Tibetan plateau. As you have seen now, all in the 8th class, 9th class, I have explained about the Tibetan plateau also. The Tibetan plateau gets instantly heated. So the plateau gets heated, non-stop gets heated. Why? Heated and causes strong vertical air current. So here the Tibetan plateau is heated because of the heat. And what happened? It gets strong vertical air currents and the formation of low pressure. So again, the Tibetan plateau it has strong heat currents. And coming to the low pressure of the plateau is about 9 kilometers altitude. Even the plateau also it gets about 9 kilometers altitude. So the speed travels. What else? 9 kilometers altitude. So they flow as the southwest monsoon. First of all, how they flow. Then again, what they flow? They flow as the southwest monsoon. First, what happened? The southeast monsoon. They flow first as the southeast monsoon, whereas secondly, they flow as the southwest monsoon. The Indian peninsula divides them into two branches. This is important, my students. This is very important. The Indian peninsula divides them into two branches. Underline. The Indian peninsula divides them into two branches. This is very important. The two branches are first the Arabian Sea branch. The Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal branch. The branches are the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal. So Bay of Bengal is where next was down. So Arabian Sea and the Bay of Bengal. The Bay of Bengal branch strikes the Bengal coast. So the Indian peninsula is divided into two kinds. One is the Arabian Sea branch and the Bay of Bengal. Again coming to the Bay of Bengal branch strikes the Bengal coast. So what happened? The Bay of Bengal branch what happened? It strikes the Bengal coast and the southern face of the Shillong plateau. Again it strikes the Bengal coast and it flows towards the Shillong plateau. Which side? The southern side of the Shillong plateau. Then it gets deflected and flows westward along the Gangetic plains. Again from there it comes back where it comes. From there it flows towards the westward of the Gangetic Valley. The Arabian Sea branch arrives at the west coast. So come again to the sea, the Arabian Sea, the Indian Sea, and the Bay of Bengal are three borders. What are the three borders? The water borders which are surrounding India is Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and the Indian Ocean. So come again here. The Arabian Sea branch arrives at the west coast of India. Where it comes to the west coast of India and moves northward. So as it comes to west coast of India, it moves toward the north, toward the Himalaya side. Both the branches reach India by the beginning of June. So we get the monsoons when in the month of June. India, we experience monsoons when in the month of June, which is known as onset of monsoon. So the monsoon which starts the beginning of June, they are known as which is known as onset of monsoon. So onset of monsoon means we can say the monsoons are setting in. The monsoons are setting in. That is when in India monsoon set when in which month? In the month of June. They gradually spread over the entire country in 4 to 5 weeks. So once they come into India, they spread over the full country. Which country? Our Indian country. Within how many days? It's not days. Within 4 to 5 weeks. 4 to 5 weeks. The bulk of annual rainfall in India, the bulk of annual final rainfall of India in India is received from southwest monsoon. Is got from where? From the southwest monsoon. The amount of rainfall is very high. So the amount of rainfall is very high. So the rainfall now we have heavy rains. We have heavy rains along the west coast due to the Western Ghats. So we have heavy rainfalls. We have heavy rainfalls along the west coast. Why? What is the cause? It is due to the Western Ghats. Due to the Western Ghats. And in northeast India, due to the high peaked hills. So here in the west coast, because the Western Ghats, and in the East India we have heavy rainfall. Why? Because the main cause of the peak hills. Tamil Nadu coast, you can say Coromandel coast. Tamil Nadu means Chennai, Madras. Tamil Nadu coast. Coromandel remains mostly dry during the season. So Coromandel coast does not receive any rainfall. It remains dry during the season. During the rain season, as it is in the rain shadow. So why? What is the cause? Main cause is because it is in the rain shadow. Area of the Arabian Sea. I told you, Arabian Sea is one of the borders of India. Sea branch and is parallel to the Bay of Bengal branch. So you find it here. See the diagram is given here 4.3. Okay, pressure and monsoon is given you clearly. So you find it also. You will find it here. So students, I hope you understood. This is not so much okay, so if you want to understand it, means read it once or twice. You will understand it more clearly. But I will send you all the G class of this one. So you will have a better understanding more. You will understand the class topic much better. And students, I told you at the beginning of the class now, I am not coming to the 8th class. I am satisfied. 9th I am satisfied. The 10th class students, I am not satisfied. Mainly the boys are not posting the homeworks. See, I don't want to mention your names. And don't let me do it. So I want you all to post your homeworks without fail, delay. With neat handwriting, including the date and the name of the lesson to be mentioned clearly. Am I clear? The date and the name of the lesson also will be mentioned clearly. This is which I can tell you all today for students. So do your works without fail, and because you all are in 10th class now, you all are no more kids. So this is time for you all to realize what is right and what is wrong. So don't let me to force myself. So today your homework is here the third part. Question number 3 on page 56. Reading data student. How many times? Reading data students. What page number 56. The third question answer. Describe India's climate controls. What Describe India's climate controls. This question and answer you will have to read data students as day 9. Day 9. So this is what I had told you today, my students. And understand, realize time is going fast. Okay. And do your works without fail. Post me. And if you have any doubts regarding the syllabus, you all can contact me. Contact me directly, if not phone to me. So I will be ready to answer you all without any problem. Bye students, take care.